What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video. We had the April Player of the Month program begin to drop today. It is going to be completely unique to what we've seen before, obviously, given the circumstances. There's no MLB season, so they're going to go with the show classic cards. We only have one of them revealed so far, and today we're going to go through the whole program, just spread it wide open, and we're going to go through the diamonds that we're most likely going to see, as well as talk about how it's going to happen, because there's a lot of questions that are pretty interesting about what's going to happen within this program. So before we get into this one, make sure to leave a like down below if you guys do enjoy. As always, subscribe if you guys have not yet. Been putting out a ton of really good videos, been having a lot of fun on the gameplays, put out some really good tip videos so far, so make sure to hit the subscribe button if you guys have not yet, to always be alerted whenever I post a video. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So of course, the April Player of the Month program, I already talked about it a little bit earlier in today's video, but the gist of it right now, it is going to be the show classic cards, which as far as we know are only going to be from the show 17 and the show 18. That's what they specified in the beginning live streams before the game released. And you can get an 85 overall Ryan Zimmerman for absolutely free. You don't have to play online to get them either. There are 5 moment challenges available right now. As you can see, they are not inherently difficult, as what I would say. They're all pretty much on veteran difficulty. There's one multi-game moment for the most part. They're not too hard. That's going to give you 15 points. And then there's a flurry of different things that you can do. If you don't want to play online, you can just knock out the RBIs with Nationals. And then you can do the play against them on all-star difficulty, and that's going to get you to 25 points. That gives you Ryan Zimmerman. But as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 more, meaning 5 total diamonds that we're going to see. Originally, I said everything that is teal is going to be a player. That is not true. This is a mystery unlockable, and pretty much going to guarantee without actual confirmation that that's going to be the bat skin right there, because I don't see where else it would fit in. So that's most likely what it's going to be. So what are these cards? What are they going to be? Being that they're from the show 17 and the show 18, I'm going to show you guys right now in the screenshots. The first one is most likely going to be definitely not the one I just clicked on right there, Jason Vargas. So there's many different aspects that you have to take with this. One, all these ones that are the show 17, such as this Jason Vargas, is a 91 overall in 17, but the overall rating scale was vastly changed ever since that they brought in the 125 spectrum for attributes. So the Ryan Zimmerman in that year was a 91, and this year it's an 85, so that's a 6 overall difference. And yes, if you were curious, they are the exact same stats on the card as well. So that's a 6 overall difference, quite substantial. This Jason Vargas, he has a 2-seamer, a circle changeup, a 4-seam, a knuckle curveball, and a slider, 90 stamina, 90 walk, 9. Really control pitcher, not going to blow you away with velocity, only 52. This was pre when they showed you it for each individual pitch. 69 hit 9, 76 K9. For a lefty, I don't think anybody would be blown away by this card, but it would be for free. And I want you guys to remember that going forward, no matter what happens, all these cards are going to be free. There's no packs that you have to open. They're always going to have some kind of missions or moments that you're going to be able to get these cards organically through without having to spend stubs on the game. There is that option. There are exchanges. I think they are one time only, so it'll only get you a fraction of points that you're going to need, and they're multiple tiered stages as well, so you can't just buy your way through it either. So the next one is going to be Patrick Corbin, and this isn't quite yet to where it's going to be really weird how they work this out, but Patrick Corbin, slider, 2-seamer, 4-seam, curveball, changeup, another lefty. Interesting to note, MLB The Show 17 only had 2 diamonds in the Player of the Month program. Everybody else technically by overall, like an Aaron Judge, 87 overall, but after the overall scaling, he would probably be like an 80, and we already have the pre-order or the loyalty judge who's actually better. This card, once again, not going to blow you away with velocity, but he has that super slow curveball, which is always good seen on guys like Roy Oswalt. 84 K9, 77 walks per 9. Another lefty, nothing too crazy. 18 is the year where this should pretty much match up stat for stat overall for overall. So this 86 would probably be an 86 in MLB The Show 20 as well. Here's where we get into the nitty gritty. Josh Hader, it's an 88 overall, which if you are a scholar, if your head is as size as, I don't know, the globe, you'll be able to recognize that live series Josh Hader is also an 88 overall, where I just find it hard to believe that they would have two 88 overall Josh Haders. And as you can see, they're pretty similar. They have the exact same walk 9. The hit 9 is basically the same. This one's by 1. The K per 9 is up by 8. The only thing that's really making the throwback Josh Hader better is he has a changeup compared to the two fastballs now. What I think is going to happen is I think they're either going to not include all of these diamonds, or they're going to make these cards better, or maybe this one worse. It wouldn't make sense to make it worse, but I just find it hard to believe because this card is basically identical besides the different pitch. The one currently throws 2 miles per hour faster on that 4-seam, and something that I am going to propose, something I think would be a brilliant idea to do, is have flashback performances for the month of April that maybe didn't get cards or was pre-Diamond Dynasty. I looked up a couple guys, for example, Trevor Story, I think this was in 2016. That's probably wrong, but it was a year. It happened when Trevor Story played in the MLB. He had 10 home runs in the month of April. Matt Kemp, who is, I believe, technically still in the game, his player model still exists despite him not having a free agent card. And I think you guys roasted me and said he's on the Marlins, and I was supposed to know that for some reason. But he had 417 with 10 homers and 20 RBIs in April 2012. And Luis Gonzalez tied a record with Ken Griffey Jr. hitting 13 home runs in the month of April. Now, I think that would be a much better idea and much better approach for this program, opposed to just putting in another Josh Hader, which is essentially the same thing. I think that they could do wonders with that, but at the same point, I understand with the given circumstances that might not be possible. I just think that'd be really cool. Didi Gregorius, this card is guaranteed to be in there, basically. This could be cool. Once again, 91 overall, 93, 86 contact, 87, 69 power, 82 vision, 81 fielding, 84 reaction, and 71 speed. This isn't going to be like the best shortstop in the game, but it's going to be solid. If you think about the free cards we've been getting so far, they've been 85, 86 overalls, and, you know, with the exception of Al Kaline, I think for the most part they have been pretty viable. The Kerry Wood's good, and the Curtis Granderson is good as well. So that's the Didi Gregorius. Then once again Ryan Zimmerman, and what I was going to show you, for example, Ozzy Albies. Now 5 diamonds, we already covered the 5 that would be in there if it was Didi Gregorius, Josh Hader, Jason Vargas, Patrick Corbin, and then Ryan Zimmerman. That's 5. You look at a guy like Ozzy Albies, he already has the face of the franchise card, so where do you really fit this in? And this is lower overall than his face of the franchise as well. So what I think would be better, like I said, I think the flashback performances would be the best possible thing that they could do. Otherwise, maybe include some of the ones from MLB The Show 19. I know originally they said they were not going to do such, but I don't think they predicted that this was going to happen. I don't think they were able to tell the future and knew that MLB would be suspended. So I think that's the best case scenario you could really do. I would much rather have like a better Diamond Tim Anderson. Even though these cards were in the game last year, not everybody used them because these, you know, POTM cards are generally overpriced for what they are, stat-wise, at least at the beginning, because you know, you need them for a collection, such as last year. You put these cards into the collection and you get the Bellinger. A lot of people didn't use these. If they were out for free, I think that would be a really interesting perspective to put on it. So a Tim Anderson card, Kirby Yates, once again, kind of like a Josh Hader situation. 87 overall, I believe, is the same overall as his live series. But, you know, just these kind of guys, the Tyler Glasnow, this isn't even biased, but this would be a cool card to have. 97 miles per hour, pretty much 80s across the board on his per nines. Chris Paddock, of course, would be nice to see as well. Pete Alonso, once again, probably not going to happen because this card's worse than the live series one, but I hope you guys get what I mean. Like, I think that these are all realistic possibilities of what they could do given the circumstances, but nonetheless, I'm pretty much going to guarantee, like, the Didi Gregorius, the Patrick Corbin, the Jason Vargas, I'm pretty much confident that those cards are going to be coming within the monthly award program. It's just a matter of, are they just going to put in that those remaining 4 cards that we talked about, excluding the Ozzy Albies, because all the ones that I showed you, they were only 6 diamonds, being Vargas, Zimmerman, Corbin, Albies, and Hader, and then Didi Gregorius being the reward. This is not including Eric Thames. If you guys were wondering, oh, where is he? He is in the Prestige XP reward path, so he's a 99 overall. Something tells me they're not going to give that out for free within this program. So that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Yes, it would essentially be a free Josh Hader, actually a little bit better of one, which I'm not mad at whatsoever. You know, it's free cards at the end of the day, and I think a lot of people would be happy with a fireballing lefty with great per nines who throws a slider, fastball, and a changeup. I just don't know if they want to make cards basically be an exact copy of one another. So that's my opinion, but nonetheless, those are the cards that we should expect. And if they do something like the flashback performances or put cards from MLB The Show 19, that is just an added bonus, but I kind of don't think it's going to happen. Unlock classic cards, the show classic, kind of seems like that's how it's going to go. And then if you guys were curious, they're going to have an update and presumably be able to show off another one of these cards. That is going to be on Friday alongside a brand new free Diamond Legend pitcher. And tomorrow we're going to have a free Diamond Evolution Jackie Robinson, so that should be a lot of fun. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. There goes some Saudi Yates.